Arsenal are winning the Premier League. Welcome, people, and welcome back to TBS Sports. Here we got the match week 30 reaction and the predictions for match week 31. And there's some blank fixtures because obviously some games got postponed. There's a cup final on Sunday and that will be part of the video too. So let's start. Burnley 0, Bournemouth 0. What a crap fixture. Nothing happened at all. I was expecting maybe I'll see a little something. Yeah, what is it? I think I said 2-2 draw. That's what I predicted. Nah, none of that happened. That was just a rubbish game. No goals, nothing. Nottingham Forest 0, Fulham 0. Another 0-0 draw. What are we doing here, fam? Wait, what the hell is this? Look, I was here thinking, oh yeah, Fulham are gonna win 2-0 standard. Nah, but clearly Fulham are just one of the most inconsistent teams in the league. Yeah? But there's positives for Forest. Forest can take a positive out of this. Forest, yeah, you got a crucial point in this crappy relegation dogfight that you man are in. So, fair for you. Yeah, but I can't lie, you man suck, bro. You had one job. I wanted you to beat Fulham so that you could overtake Tottenham. Did you do that? No, you really didn't. Useless schmucks. Crystal Palace 0. Leeds United 0. Somebody tell me I'm stuck in some depressing nightmare loop. Because how many 0-0s are we going to have in one match week? This is the third one. The third one. What are we doing here? What has the Prem become? Where's the sauce? Where are the goals? Where are the flair? We don't have that this week. We don't have that. It's a whole lot of draws, fam. Rubbish draws. What is the quality of this football? Why do everyone want to play low blocks? Why? Oh, hear this. Palace played against 10 men for a whole half. A whole half. And they're at home. You've got Dominic Calvert-Lewin getting the opportunity to score a penalty for Leeds. What does he do? He follows the script. He misses the penalty so that he can keep it 0-0. Why? I expected a crappy draw. I said 1-1 draw. Yeah? But it was even worse. Sunderland 0, Brighton 1. How? How have Brighton won here? I hate this team for... Oh my goodness, I hate them so much, man. How have Brighton come to Sunderland and won? That is the last time. The last time I'm back in Sunderland at home. I don't care. Now I'm going to treat you like a flipping relegation team. Now I'm going to treat you like a team that just got promoted. I was not treating you like that before, but that's how I've got to treat you now. Because apparently, you man are just embarrassing me, fam. Every time I'm backing you, I'm like, nah, they're at home. But they're going to do this. They're going to do... You do nothing. You're useless. Brighton are a mid team. They're also inconsistent. I said, yo... You're going to win this 2-1. Clearly you could not. Clearly not. Why? Bro, the fixtures have been so dull this week. Oh my goodness. Brentford 2, Wolves 2. Nice! Yes! You see that? A spot-on prediction. Last game we didn't get that. This game I'm back amongst the spot-on predictions, fam. Perfect prediction. Oh my goodness. 2-2. What is it? I said it will be 2-2. I said Igor Thiago would bag. Boom. He bagged. I said Tolu would bag. And Tolu is rubbish. What did he do? He bagged. Fam. Oh my gosh. But yeah, this game was really something, man. Brentford went 2-0 up. I was looking at this. I'm like, wow, Brentford are really taking this by storm. No. Brentford bottled a 2-0 lead to Wolves. I can't say too much about that because my silly club did the same thing. But Brentford, oh my days. You let Wolves right back in the game. But I'm not complaining. I told you. I said Wolves would be hungry in this game. I said they would be hungry. These guys don't want to finish last. Nobody wants to finish last. Or you're gonna be known as, oh yeah, that rubbish team that went down. Or they couldn't even win game. Oh, this. I wouldn't want to be there. Me predicting this looks like I time travel to the future to watch the game, see the scoreline, and come back and then make the prediction. That's how cold the prediction was. West Ham won, Man City won. Yes! Yes! You see, you Mavropanos, you get a VIP luxury seat on our trophy bus. For our bus parade, the trophy parade, you will get a signature seat. You will be there to lift. You even get to lift the trophy at least once because you helped us in this moment. Our former gunner, and he's doing us proud. Arsene Wenger had the vision. Arsene Wenger signed him. One of his last signings before he left. He signed him. He had the idea. He saw in the future, not short term, long term. He said, oh, he's going to play at Arsenal for a bit, play like 7 games. Yep, eventually go to West Ham and contribute to beating City for Arsenal to win the league. Oh my gosh, Mavropanos, I love you. I thought City were going to win this game 3-1. But one thing you have to realise, and I need to properly realise, is that the relegation teams are going to be very hungry as well. Because if you're trying to escape the relegation zone, trying to do big escape, you're going to be hungry. You're going to be giving it your all. Arsenal 2, Everton 0. Guys, that was the moment right there that has won us the title. And yes, this season I've not been saying, oh, Arsenal are definitely winning the title. We're winning this title. This is our title. I've been holding off. I'm like, no, I can't. I've got PTSD from the last 3 seasons of finishing second. I'm like, no. You never know. It's not over till it's over. But this time, I think I can be safe and say Arsenal are going to be Premier League champions. The gap is now 9 points. Okay? Arsenal have 7 more games to play. Man City still have to play teams like Chelsea, Everton. Man City still have some tough games coming up. Oh, don't get me wrong. No game's easy for us either. Yeah, no game's easy, but Man City have like some proper tough games coming up. But fam, a guy who is 16 years of age has scored the match winner that could give us the title. A nigga hasn't even sat his GCSEs yet. What am I doing? I'm here at university. Doing my coursework. Doing all this. What's he doing? He's winning Premier League titles, scoring these goals. Doing all this. Professional footballers. He's playing with grown athletes. And the brother's doing all this. And I'm here in my room. Making videos about him. What am I doing? Before he came on to the pitch, we looked useless. Everton had so many good moments. If David Raya was not such a beautiful, amazing shot stopper, such a great goalkeeper, then we would have been maybe 1-2-0 down. No, but David Raya is amazing. But Dalman came on. He created the first goal with a brilliant cross in to Nkapie, taking Pickford out of the equation. Nkapie passes it to Victor Glockeres, Glock 14, tapping on the line. Then, flicked onto him, he ran through our own box, all the way to their goal. Rival fans want to say it's a tap-in. Are you skunked? What tap-in? How do you tap it in from your own box? Tell me. He ran, skinned someone, yeah? He skinned someone and kept running towards the open goal. Look, you can say it's easy, it's an open goal, you just ran. Look, when you are 16, yeah, you got professionals that have been in the game for time, all chasing you down. What, you don't think there's something called pressure? You don't think that's a thing? Like, mentality comes into play in this. There's so much that goes into it. Like, loads of people here would not score that goal. You would not. You'll panic. Because you are not built for that life. You will panic. But he did not panic. And he scored the goal. Amazing. Max Dalman, I love you. Thank you. I said 1-0, but I got blessed with 2. Yeah. Manchester United 3, Aston Villa 1. Look, I just knew this would happen. I knew Aston Villa would lose. I said 2-1. It was 3-1. Man United, yeah, don't have any other competition they're in. Of course, they are going to be on badness in the Prem. Of course, they're third. In fact, let me tell you a fun fact. Man City, yeah, are closer to third place than they are to first place. They're closer to Man United. I think the gap between them's like 7 points. And the gap between us and City's 9 points. Imagine, if City keeps stumbling, Man United could come second. They could come second. Villa don't care about the league anymore. They're focused on Europa. So they really don't care. So it's standard. But quickly, before I end this section, I need to talk about Bruno Fernandes. The brother's on crack. What is he on this season? This guy is racking up assists like I'm racking up empty Supermalt cans in my room, fam. Oh my flipping days, bro. This guy is on badness. He's definitely gonna break that assist record of 20. What's he even on now? What, 16, 17, whatever, yeah? He's only got a few more to go. Come on, Bruno. Liverpool 1, Tottenham Hotspurs 1. Guys, there have been 6 fucking draws. In the 10 games that have happened this week, there have been 6 draws. Man, why has this week overall been so shit? What is this? Well, hey, Arne Slot has managed to surprise me again. He drew to a relegation Tottenham team, the worst Tottenham team I've seen in my lifetime. He's drawn to that. They had a charity match, a Sidemen charity match goalkeeper in goal. Did you see the Szoboszlai free kick? It was at the middle of the goal. What are you doing? I swear down, I've seen better goalkeeping in a Sidemen charity match, bro. I swear down. Like, what was that? Why? And then, how was that Liverpool's only goal? You're at home. You're at Anfield. You're against Tottenham. You'd think you'd be here to sweep them away. No. You didn't want to do that. I said 3-1. Well, I even thought maybe I should give Liverpool more goals. Maybe I should give Tottenham no goals. Maybe that's how it is. But no, you guys are just flipping stupid. You let Richarlison get his big moment at Anfield. Every time he goes to Anfield, there's some offside goal, disallowed goal. The guy takes off his shirt, does some crazy celebration for nothing. But now you've let him actually land. Why? Get Arne Slot gone now. Look, whilst editing, I realised I forgot to talk about that Chelsea one. Yeah, quick one. Yeah, Chelsea, they lost 1-0 to Newcastle. Chelsea were rubbish. Newcastle had such an easy victory. My goodness. I didn't think it would be that easy at all. I flipping said 3-1 Chelsea. I was like, oh no. Newcastle will be focusing on Champions League. Well, clearly not. Clearly Chelsea are focused on nothing, fam. Right. Now it's time for the Premier League Matchweek 31 predictions. Let's go. Brighton versus Liverpool. You think Arne Slot's Liverpool team are back in form now after slapping up Galatasaray in the Champions League? But no. I really don't know what to think anymore. I don't know how to predict Liverpool. You never know what they're going to give. Maybe they're now just focusing on Champions League. Maybe that's just how it is. Maybe the Prem doesn't matter to them anymore. But I'm going to back them because I also hate Brighton. I think it's going to be 2-1 to Liverpool. Okay, but I think they're gonna scrape a win here. It's gonna be a difficult game for them. So I'm gonna go with goals from Yankuba Minte, Florian Wirtz, and the in-form Dominic Szoboszlai. Fulham versus Burnley. Who the f knows what Fulham are gonna do? They're too unpredictable as well. I don't even know. Obviously, Burnley are gonna be hungry in a relegation zone. They will want to finish last. So I think Fulham will have the lead, and then Burnley are going to grab a late penalty to get a big point in this battle. So I think it's going to end 1-1. We'll go with goals from Zian Fleming and the one from Harry Wilson. Everton versus Chelsea. Look, Everton have one of the best defences in the league right now. I'm not sure, maybe like the third best. But yeah, Chelsea are out of form. Reece James is injured. Liam Rosinha is having a meltdown. Chelsea have just been given a transfer back. So many things are going wrong with that club right now. So I don't think Chelsea are winning this game. Furthermore, Chelsea have only won 1 of their last 5 games. Only 1. If that does not tell you that these men are going to drop points, I don't know what will. So I think Chelsea are going to draw this game 1-1 with Everton. I'm going to go with goal from João Pedro and one from Dwight McNeil. Leeds United versus Brentford. Look, both teams are in crappy form right now. The logical answer is a draw. I'm going to go with yet another 1-1 draw. And I'm going to go with goals from Brendan Aronson and Dango Altara. Newcastle United versus Sunderland. Look, this is one of the most heated derbies in English football history. It's one of the most heated ones. You know these guys do not like each other. Sunderland and Newcastle hate each other. I'm happy to have another big rivalry come to the Prem. And this one is a huge one. Look, Newcastle and Sunderland are even in similar positions in the league. They're in similar form. So, fam, yo, this is going to be crazy. But Sunderland have really been out of form. And I think Newcastle are going to be very depressed right now after that flipping Champions League game, which I'll get to in the Champions League video. But they're going to be pissed off. Their villain arc is going to start now. They are going to beat Sunderland. They will win the derby 2-1. And I'm going to go with goals from Anthony Elanga, Joe Linton, and one from Daniel Ballard. Aston Villa versus West Ham. Look, Aston Villa don't care anymore. Europa League's their only focus now. I think West Ham will get a crucial 3 points to get out of the relegation zone. West Ham want it more. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for West Ham and a goal from Crescencio Somerville. Bournemouth versus Manchester United. Bournemouth have not been great. I don't think I need a big explanation. I think Manchester United are going to win this game 2-1. I'm going to go with goals from Benjamin Sesko, one from Mateus Cunha, Amin Adli. Tottenham Hotspur versus Nottingham Forest. Look, Forest are so rubbish that I think Tottenham will beat them. This is such a huge game as well. This one is huge for the relegation scrap. They're both down there fighting to not drop into that relegation zone, whilst West Ham is probably going to get 3 points and leapfrog them. So it's going to be one of them that's going down into that zone. So obviously either one would want to win to have some daylight between them and the other team. Man, I really want Forest to win this game, but I really don't think they will. So I'm going with a 1-0 win for Tottenham and a goal from Richarlison. Arsenal versus Manchester City in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley. Finally, the time is here. Arsenal in a cup final. I've not seen us in a cup final since we won the FA Cup in 2020. I think this is the year. I think this is the year that Arsenal are going to win the Carabao Cup. We're going to win another trophy. We are going to beat Man City and show them that we are a force to be reckoned with. Show them that they need to take us seriously. Show them that we're not scrubs. Man City have not beaten Arsenal since 2023. Since we lost 4-1 at the Oyuhad, they've not beaten us. Arteta's learned. We know now how to overcome City, and City are out of form. If there's any time to win this, it's now. We will turn up for this occasion. The Arsenal fans will turn up for the occasion. We are going to bring the noise. I think we want it more. We want it more than Man City right now. Pep, you've had all your fair share of trophies. Your team have won their trophies. You guys are not as hungry as we are now. Our centre-back, Saliba, Gabriel, Rice. Everybody wants to win this. We're not here to sit around. We have to show them we are serious. If we get this, it's going to propel us in the league, give us motivation to continue the season and do something very special potentially. Very special. We're still in all 4 competitions. I'm not saying we're winning a quadruple because that is very difficult. But we're in a good position too. I think we could win the treble. We could win the treble. So we just got to keep pushing, and this is a good start. So I'm going to go with a 3-1 win for Arsenal. I'm going to go with goals for Eberechi Eze, Gabriel Martinelli, one from Gabriel Magalhaes, and one from Erling Haaland. Look, I'm pretty sure James Trafford's going to be in goal for this. So it's not that lanky flipping Italian Donnarumma. So I think we'll be able to put a few more goals in. Yes, I'm feeling good. But yeah, thank you for watching the predictions video. Arsenal, I hope you just do the job on the weekend. I'm expecting big things. And I'll probably even try and vlog that game, man. There's going to be a whole video just dedicated to that game. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. But yeah, see you in the next video.